Dr. Rajesh, I was just thinking, what specific actionable goals do you hope to achieve during your time as Vice-Chancellor?
Yeah, to start with, we recently had, after I joined as Vice-Chancellor on 1st January 2025, the first task was to get the NAC accreditation. So we have done it on February 10th, 11th and 12th. We had the NAC peer team, who visited the campus, and we had a very successful visit of the NAC peer team assessment. And we got the CGP of 3.11 out of 4.0 scale.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell me, so how will these goals that you are putting out there help you benefit the students and the university students more?
Yeah, we are already there. For example,
and the faculty as
yes,
well.
Yes, I'm coming to that. Because our visionary founder, sir, Honorable Vishwanath Karad, sir, and our Pro-Chancellor and Executive President, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad, sir. So, and I'm very fortunate to be the Vice-Chancellor, esteemed Vice-Chancellor of this esteemed university. So, our vision is very clear that we want to give the best to the students.
AI coming in. Do you think it's going to help your students think for themselves, or is everything going to be now AI generated? That everything. I mean, you have ChatGPT. You have AI tools.
See, we never discourage students not to use them. Okay. See, any technological revolution is a welcome change.
What does it take to be a game changer in the field of education? Today, we're talking with someone who's been doing just that for over 26 years. Professor Dr. Rajesh S is a Vice-Chancellor of MIT ADT University in Pune, a celebrated academic, and a leader in the fields like robotics and computer vision. He's also the brilliant mind behind the BITS admission test. Join us as we sit down with Professor Rajesh to hear about his journey and learn what he believes is the next for innovation in higher education. Good evening, Dr. Rajesh.
Good evening, Corina. So nice to be with you today.
Thank you, and thank you for being with us, and thank you for removing your precious time and taking a little time for us. It's such a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Dr. Rajesh, you've been in the city for almost a year now. So how do you like the city?
Yeah, Pune is a great city and with its own cultural heritage and all that. We also have a school of performing arts and all that at MIT ADT. So we have done with Pune Municipal Corporation also, we have done one great exhibition of our students.
Wow.
Particularly on the art side.
Okay.
So what they have developed, the handicrafts, things like that.
Okay.
So we did it in very big way. So we call it many other things, particularly at MIT ADT, we encourage students to take up mostly on the cultural point of Vedic nature.
Okay.
Because we have a school of Vedic sciences.
Right.
And also school of this Sanskrit things where we teach and all. But the point is, what I'm talking is also the performing arts and the dance, the music, the culture. So we have Sangeet Kala Academy we have with us and all that. And we are very much into that, taking care of the student 360 degree approach of all that. So I think that's where we are very fortunate in that, and Pune helps that
Yes.
in giving that.
Yes. After all, this is the educational Oxford of the East. Actually,
Yes.
it's called as that.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
So, Dr. Rajesh, I was just thinking, what specific actionable goals do you hope to achieve during your time as Vice-Chancellor?
Yeah, to start with, we recently had, after I joined as Vice-Chancellor on 1st January 2025, the first task was to get the NAC accreditation. So we have done it on February 10th, 11th and 12th. We had the NAC peer team, who visited the campus, and we had a very successful visit of the NAC peer team assessment. And we got the CGP of 3.11 out of 4.0 scale.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we are now a NAC A grade accredited university. And now that Pandora has opened up to have all the international tie-ups and also the full-time, part-time, the kind of degrees where we can have dual degrees with foreign universities.
Nice.
So it has opened up a lot of avenues for the students,
Right.
after having the NAC A grade,
Okay.
getting A grade to MIT ADT. And after that, we subsequently have a lot of events to happen for the students.
Okay.
In these 17 schools, whatever I mentioned, starting from engineering, technology, art, design, performing arts, management. Then we have in bioengineering, biomedical, Then we have the management, the normal management degrees, whatever we are offering. So for the student, it's like they are coming in all flavors, and then he has a choice to make, and then the kind of things we are having. Then we also have this. We recently got the approval from UGC for the online distance learning programs.
Okay.
So for the distance learning programs where we can offer degrees, now we have opened that for the students, and I think by next month we will be all calling for the admissions
Nice.
for the online things, so that anybody, your people or anyone can also apply online to get a degree from us.
Wow, this is a very good time to be a student now.
Yeah. Yes, definitely, ma'am.
Yeah. So, tell me, so how will these goals that you are putting out there help you benefit the students or the university students more,
Yeah, we are already there. For example,
and the faculty as
yes,
well?
yes, I'm coming to that because our visionary founder, sir, Honorable Vishwanath Karad, sir, and our Pro-Chancellor and Executive President, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad, sir. So, and I'm very fortunate to be the Vice-Chancellor, esteemed Vice-Chancellor of this esteemed university. So, our vision is very clear that we want to give the best to the students, but again with all the values.
Right.
So I keep talking that always the values are very important to us. The kind of spiritual that spiritual upliftment to the students, are also mentally fit and physically active, and then academically they should be strong.
Right.
Now, when we say academics, definitely we have a very good system of academics like every university has, but the speciality is that the student is having a lot of freedom to choose the courses,
Right.
and then decide what courses he can design, what courses he can do, all that, because we have multidisciplinary courses also have their
Right.
interdepartmental courses, interdepartmental courses
Correct.
between various schools. So this kind of the courses as per NEP policy, the National Education Policy of 2020, we have the diploma courses, we have single 1-year degree programs, diploma programs, 3-year degree programs, sandwich programs. So all that is happening. So I think to be in true sense, yes, we are there in the right way. But above all, what we are trying to give is the niche to the student, that kind of skill to the student, and making him achieve that skill. That is very important. So, for example, if you take any course, we give the student a particular course handout, we call it, and then make sure that the course handout is having the all the ingredients in a 3-page, 4-page, where it has the textbooks and reference books, definitely all that referencing. But we give the 40 lectures which the faculty can teach, and faculty will be teaching. So that course handout is like a Bhagavad Gita to the student, or all that. So we follow it strictly so that the student knows very well what kind of assessments we have. Okay. What kind of rubrics we follow to test that, and what kind of examination patterns we have, and also the open book test system. We follow that also, apart from the closed book ones.
Okay.
And then the grading also, we have absolute grading system and the relative grading system. So what we are trying to achieve is the overall picture is very clear. We are trying to catch up the momentum because now, if you can see, some foreign universities also are coming into India. The permissions are already given by UGC to come into that. So we have really a good competition also that we have to have with them, and so we are making ourselves fit into that. And the AI revolution, so everyone is talking about it. Okay. So we are geared up, we are ready for the AI revolution. We have started a center of excellence of AI very recently, and we are having a tie-up with IIT Madras, and we are doing that in a very big way. The other very specific thing we are doing is for the research side. So we have the doctoral research at MIT ADT University, and also we have the sponsored research program where we get funding from government agencies. Now, when you talk about the funding, government agencies, all that, see, for that to cater to the needs of that for the university, so we have started an institute called MIT Inspire. So MIT Inspire stands for MIT Institute for Innovative Sponsored Research. So in that, we have appointed research professors, research full professors, research associate professors, research assistant professors, not catering to, apart from the 17 schools, whatever we are having, we have MIT Inspire as a separate institute or a school for sponsored research, where we are strengthening that part as well. Because that is a key ingredient, because once research flourishes, then we can also cater to the needs of the full-time research scholars, part-time research scholars, and then the SRFs and JRFs, the senior research fellow, the junior research fellow. So, and we are giving very good stipend. We are giving research scholarship of almost 38,000 in the first 2 years and 42,000 per month in the next 2 years. So we are very, very focused on that. We give seed money to the faculty and the students alike to do good amount of research on that. So we come in all flavors.
I can see that. It sounds very exciting. Like I said, it's a very good time to be a student and a teacher right now.
Yes.
Uh, how is the university leveraging its unique position, focus on art, on design, technology, um, to cultivate in a cohesive learning environment where you put more emphasis on solving skills in your students?
Yeah, the first and foremost is art and design. So in
Right.
design, if you see, the design school was started, way back in 2016.
Right.
Even before that, we have started the design school. But university, we became in 2016. But prior to that, the design school was there. And so in the beginning, so the per se was MIT, ADT University was specifically known for the design school. The reason, we have a very great world ranking of QS world ranking between 150 to 200 for our art and design subject of MIT ADT University. So I mean that's a great achievement in itself, because now we are placed in the world ranking. So we are ninth in WURI rankings of the world.
Wow.
We are 257 in engineering as per NIRF ranking, which was released yesterday, day before yesterday, by NRF Government of India. So to name, I mean, I'm naming many are there, but I'm just naming a few. So we are NAC A grade, like I said, 3.11 CG out of 4.0. So the students are seeing all this. The parents know
Right.
that, and then we have for the admissions of art design. So the people have a lot of pursue that they want to pursue the design career with
Right.
us, because of the kind of studios we have formed, the kind of academic system we have, the kind of juries we encourage to have for the students, particularly in design courses, and the rubrics we follow. So every side, all sides, all the four sides, we have strengthened the academics part, and then we are spearheading on that.
Wow. So basically, you literally rolled out the red carpet for the students.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, ma'am.
And that sounds really interesting. I mean, imagine having so many choices at your disposal, which is something like unheard of during our time, no?
Yeah, I mean, actually, it is the vision of our Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Mangesh Karat, sir, and the visionary founder of Dr. Vishnath Karat, sir. They are, they have the roots like that. The foundation is so strong on that.
Correct.
And then so we have the MIT World Peace Dome. We have a big dome in the campus,
Yes.
which caters to the peace, world peace. So there you can see this amalgamation happening, between the spirituality and technology. So we focus on that.
Right.
We see that the students get the benefit of holistic education. We see that yoga is done by the students. We see that the spiritual bent of mind has to be formed in the students from now itself, because it's a tender age of 18, 19 when they are coming inside.
Right.
And then when you churn them out by 2021, if they go out onto the taking up on the society.
When they graduate over the
So
threshold.
graduation, I think, and the events, you should see our events, our persona event, which is a flagship event of our cultural festival, the sports Vishwanath Karad Sports Festival. These are the flagship events which we do, and we do with a lot of reverence, and Foundation Day ceremonies, the Independence Day ceremonies, all that. I mean, we do it with a lot of reverence and vigil.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure, sir.
yeah.
Dr. Rajesh, I was just thinking, with the pace today's world, we are moving at a rapid pace. I mean, everything is in accelerated form right now.
Yes.
So when you talk about pace, when you talk about rapid pace, this rapid pace of technological change that we are witnessing today everywhere. You look around, you cannot turn 100 degrees without bumping into something, let's say. So with this technological change that is coming around, particularly in the fields of AI, robotics, which is your field actually.
Yes.
What changes is MIT ADT implementing to ensure its curriculum remains relevant and prepares students for the future careers?
Yeah, this is a very, this is the point which I was saying, particularly the AI revolution when you say. So already, like I said, we are starting the Center of Excellence in AI with IIT Madras. So we have a big tie with them. And also, like we give the best of research facilities to the students, and even for the technological side, we have a huge infrastructure.
Correct.
Our infrastructure is so good, so pertinent, that we take care of the students segment on that.
Right.
And it's like a mesmerizing thing. I request you to come to the campus so that you can see with your eyes, like what kind of infrastructure we give to the student.
Right.
So we have a 125-acre campus in Loni Kalbor,
Okay.
and very beautiful campus we have. So what we are talking is, not only the infrastructure part, not only the faculty strength. So we have almost close to 950 faculty, having 235 doctorates.
Wow.
With us, catering to the needs of almost 20,000 students on campus. So what we are talking is almost, it's a university itself. It's a university of MIT ADT, where the amalgamation of art, design, and technology is the main per se.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and that cross intradepartmental research.
Yeah.
So all these things are
That's
are very, very important, which is not there in other, because you might have seen a university where it's focused only on technology,
Yes.
only on design, only on art. But then we have art, design, technology university, where we have the student has a choice of making the best out of it.
I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here for a second, okay? With AI coming in, do you think it's going to help your students think for themselves, or is everything going to be now AI generated? That everything. I mean, you have Chat GPT, you
Yeah,
have chat, you have
yeah, I mean,
AI tools,
See, we never discourage students not to use them. Okay.
Okay.
See, any technological revolution
Right.
is a welcome change. But yes, they'll be monitoring. For example, if a student submits an assignment, where if he has submitted through Chat GPT also, but there are tools. I was just talking to some of the senior professors also. So we have a Turnitin AI software where it can catch those things. So we have tools to catch those things, but it's not that point I'm talking about. The students given a choice of using that, but we have a mechanism the faculty will cross check that, whether the assignment, whatever is used by AI, or it is AI based assignment or a normal based assignment, and whether really student has worked on it. Yes, we have methods to design or devised those kind of methods, and then we are monitoring it. So AI is not a big elephant, or it's something people keep saying that. But I say, yeah, it is there. But we know in MIT ADT we have systems and processes to cross check that and make sure that the students are on correct terms.
Yes, I'll tell you why. I was asking these questions for a couple of reasons, because even in a newsroom, you have people filing in copies which are, they are AI generated, and I'm from the old school. I like to think that I'm actually creating a copy from my own brain, my intelligence and my creativity. And suddenly I see this absolutely perfect copy minus humanity in that.
Yeah, I mean, see, you have to have the per se. See, you cannot avoid that. For example, so who has given the gadget to the student? We have
We
given
have,
that.
yes, unfortunately, yes.
Okay. No, it's not unfortunate. What I'm saying is the technology. The technology has given that, and the parents are also a part of it. But then the parents know they are keeping a vigil on the students. What kind of technologies they're using? What kind of gadgets they're using? What amount of time they are on the Insta?
Yes, sure.
So how much amount of time on the YouTubes? So, but then YouTube is a great source of all the knowledge also. There are a lot of good videos on YouTube where you have educational videos where they will help the student to do assignment also. So many things where even a small Excel. If you want to use Excel properly,
Right.
effectively, I mean, many go to the YouTube and do it. So
Yes.
the point is how to use it. The technology is there. The Chat GPTs are there. So somebody has to cross check. I'm saying we need to have a cross check mechanism, and then the faculty is there who are very, very capable and having that kind of knowledge and vigil. So I think they'll take care. So it's nothing to worry about it. But only thing is, yes, monitoring. We are doing that effectively.
I have to be a little more careful.
Yes.
But every time we think about AI, at least when I think of AI, I think about this movie Terminator. Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger telling you,
Yeah,
I'll
you're
be
right,
back.
you're right.
So for me, I think, and I love the movie, and I'm a complete fan of that series. But then the dystopian reality from there is completely different in our reality today. I don't want machines taking over our natural abilities.
No, actually, it's a way high beyond. For example, what things we know after death, nobody knows. We keep contemplating many things about it.
Correct.
After all this will happen like this. No, because the cognitive learning of a machine is quite different by the
Yeah.
cognitiveness of a man or
Yeah.
a,
A
or
human
a,
being,
or a, or a
yes.
human
Yeah.
being.
Correct.
The reason, because that kind of cognitiveness you can never match. You can take it from me, but we are close to that to some extent. We want that it can help us. For example, I heard in top universities like the Stanford and all, so they have designed the humanoids robots to help the students to do the coding classes, only to not to teach but to just help them when they do the lab classes. So I think we can use like that. So technology can be
Yeah.
used in a minimal way,
Correct.
and then it is up to the fraternity to decide, the technical fraternity to decide. But then what I'm saying is not that point. My point is simple. You give the technology to students, let them expose them to that, like AI.
Yeah.
Now, but then we need a stringent monitoring mechanism to see whether it is correct or not. If some assignment has come, some document has come on the table,
Yes.
I think we need to ensure whether it is really at par with that, or it is a chat GPT which is helping them.
Correct.
But then even if it helps, so we need to have that thinking mechanism, like you said correctly, and then we need to make sure even the open book test. Even when you ask the student in MIT ADT, when we ask them to write the open book test, it is only the textbooks we give. We don't give any mobiles or chat GPTs to them.
Yes.
So where is the point in that? So unless and until he has seen the book, he has read the book,
Yes.
he can't answer them. And it is
Correct.
more on the cognitive side. The abstract question papers
Yes.
is based on the concreteness and abstractness of the subject
Correct.
knowledge. So I think somewhere this all helps in making them learn
It does.
cognitively,
Correct.
and than a AI approach. Yeah.
Wow. More power to them and more power to you. So
Yes, yes, yes.
that also brings me to we were talking about earlier. We talked about different programs, right? So, what specific programs or initiatives are in the pipeline right now to not only provide the students with industry exposure, but also to empower them to create their own opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, we have the opportunities come through the placements. Our placement wing is so strong.
Are you an entrepreneurship?
Yes, yes. I mean, coming to that. So we have Atal Incubation Center at our university, and also it's like a startup culture where we have started the ecosystem for them, and starting from the student, having an ideation of the startup, to feasibility of that, then bringing it a shape to that, and the tech transfer. The finally once we onboard them onto that, and then patents. So we encourage students to file the patents, faculty to file the patents.
Okay.
So all these things are helping the MIT ADT students and faculty at large. But and then the kind of opportunities we give to them, also we take care of the placement side. So we have very good placement cell, and almost 100% placements are given for all the students.
Okay.
But again, it's a choice to be made by them.
Okay.
For example, if you see the design school, and most of them do go have their own boutiques or something. I don't know. It's about fashion design. If it is that way, then they have their own business startups, and they take care of that. But then when you have engineering side, all the engineering students want to go up to the Microsoft or Infosys or TCS. So we have very good placements for all of them with top class companies we have, and our placement cell takes care of all that.
Wow. Speaking about opportunities, let's talk about the alumni and opportunities, the ones who passed out, the students who just missed the bus, so to speak. How does the university's alumni network actively contribute to its current students' body?
We have, madam, we have very good alumni association, MIT ADT Alumni Association. We regularly have the meets with them. Recently, we had 2 meets in Bangalore, and then we met all of them. Mostly, they're all into the software side, and wherever they are, it's up to them. But then we have regular contacts with them.
Right.
They are helping us to churn these students. They are helping and coming on campus onboarding. And then they are coming to take us some of the HR companies. They are all HR managers also, some of them.
Very nice.
So they are helping to help the other students who are graduating. That means the alumni is helping the other alumnus
Yes, correct.
to get a thing.
So
But
each one helps one.
Yes, but the point is also the kind of to give. So they want to give something back to MIT ADT,
Yes, of
because
course.
they have graduated and they have that in their minds, and mostly they are also in the MS programs, the
Right.
PG programs, and they have gone abroad to do their all that. So it's a very win-win situation for both of us. And then coming back to the campus, they also cherish once they are on campus. They have that euphoria or nostalgic moments,
Yes.
having to spend, some time at the
Yes.
campus.
A walk down memory
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Walk down the memory lane. So nicely you have put it. So that's like that, ma'am. And we are there to take care. So the alumni association is so great.
I can imagine. I've been a student of Symbiosis for a very long
Oh,
time. So I still get a kick out of walking down the campus, going and having a look at. And I also teach at MIT.
oh, it's so nice.
So my last question to you is actually off campus. Once you step away from the campus,
Mhm,
uh, beyond academic excellence,
mhm.
in what ways is MIT ADT University using its resources and expertise
Mhm.
to address and solve real world challenges
Mhm.
in the community on a global scale?
Yeah, I mean, these are all the outreach activities we have, particularly the CSR, the corporate social responsibility activities. Also, we have we take care of the legal cell. For example, the School of Law. We also take some villages. We go to some villages outreachly, and then we approach them. So we solve these problems also. We have very good mechanism of helping others in every way, even in during Corona time. So we did that a lot. Even getting the oxygen cylinders and giving to the poor, or
Wow.
helping them to nurture onto that. So I mean the in the bloodline of MIT ADT, I mean we have that kind of a philanthropic approach to help the society at large. But academically, technically, yes, we are doing it in a big way. And wherever it's a possibility, we have a Vishwaraj hospital next to our campus. So we give very minimal charges. We charge for the treatments. All the facilities are available in Vishwaraj hospital, very next to the MIT ADT campus. So which is under the Meyer Trust. So outreach, society, philanthropic, and CSR,
Right.
we're always there.
Well, thank you so much, Dr.
Oh, it's
Rajesh.
a pleasure,
It
ma'am.
was a pleasure having you on this evening with
So
us.
nice.
And thank you for talking to us, and thank you for telling us what's on offer right now at the
Yes.
MIT ADT and University campus.
So nice, ma'am. Honor is mine.
And it is a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, so
Thank you
nice.
for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.